you've got a guy who was a very active serial killer in the 70s. He was convicted years later of 4 murders, and they sentenced to death. He goes to death row, and he apparently has been gabbing with some of his fellow inmates. That's the allegation. And one of these guys who was on death row with him came forward with information that he claims Naso shared with him concerning other victims. So he was convicted of 4. He was sentenced to death. He's 91 years old now. He's in the medical facility in Stockton, California, where a lot of death row inmates wind up living their final days. And there's been a new push to identify additional victims, which could be, and I have no doubt are, dozens and dozens more than what he was actually convicted of. So that's the kind of the foundation of this. And there's some really interesting things on this Oxygen documentary series.
Well, one of the things that really struck me was the crime scene that they found. It looks like he was essentially caught when he was on probation, and the probation went to his house and saw photos, because he was a photographer, they just described it as a nasty crime scene. I think we've got a SOT on it, SOT 1.
I've been to some pretty nasty crime scenes, but Joe's house was more emotionally disturbing than most cases I've ever seen. There were mannequins in the house with lingerie.
Lipstick on the face, hair done.
A few were strung up by their necks, by pantyhose.
There was photography equipment and thousands of photographs of women. But while I was cataloging the evidence, somebody went, "Hey, wait a minute. There's this too." We called it the list of 10.
It's just a piece of scrap paper with Joe Naso's handwriting on it. Number 1 through 10. And it just lists locations.
That's when we knew for sure. The list of 10 is actually a list of murder victims.